Over the weekend, I got the chance to see Captain America Brave New World. I went into the movie not really expecting much. I thought the movie will either be okay or it'll be really bad. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually like Sam Wilson's Captain America, and I think I'm one of the only people that like Captain America and the Winter Soldier. When I saw how much they were advertising this movie, I thought to myself, it's probably not that good. Like, if you gotta show your main climax in the trailer to get people interested in the movie, it's probably not that good. Like, how many times were they gonna show us the same scene of Red Hulk transforming? Why is Captain America a top golf? But after watching it over the weekend, I can without a doubt say that the movie was just okay. It honestly isn't the worst thing Marvel's put out, because there's definitely been worse. The story itself wasn't bad, it was just a little generic in my opinion. Like, you could basically sum it up to someone tries to kill the president, they frame a guy, they trying to find out who actually did it. My friend actually fell asleep during like most of the movie, and when he woke up he asked me if he had missed anything important, and I genuinely couldn't think of anything he missed because it was just that simple. He was able to fall asleep during half the movie and he woke up and he knew what was going on. But something I did like in the movie was some of the action sequences. I think the way that they showed off Cap's new suit was actually very fun and creative, and something that Marvel hadn't done in a while. The way his suit was able to absorb the kinetic energy and release it like the Black Panther suit, I thought that was a really cool addition, and they executed it in a very fun and creative way. There's also a line of dialogue between Captain America and the new Falcon that I really liked, and it basically explained the reason as to why Sam's Captain America hasn't taken the Super Soldier Serum yet. Because the whole time I was thinking, how is Sam going to fight a Red Hulk without the Super Soldier Serum? And the conversation basically went that Sam's version of Captain America hadn't taken the serum yet, because since Sam is just a regular guy, people can actually aspire to be like him. A little boy that sees Captain America on the TV or something and sees that he's just a regular guy, he can aspire to be like him one day. Unlike Steve Rogers as Captain America, who had the Super Soldier Serum, people can be inspired by him, but they can't be him because he's literally a superhuman. I think that line in the movie actually made a good statement as to what this Captain America symbolizes and what it means to Sam Wilson. Falcon, I feel like his character could have been a little more interesting. I feel like he was a bit cliche, but I mean, that's not my beef with him. My beef with him was that he would bring up Ant-Man all the time. Telling me your favorite hero is Ant-Man? You want to meet Ant-Man? There was a part in the movie where he actually asked Sam Wilson if he could hook it up and like he can meet Ant-Man. And also, spoiler if you haven't seen the movie, but if you haven't seen the movie, then why are you watching this? I thought the Bucky cameo was a nice touch. I had actually like totally forgot that they're supposed to be like a team now. But seeing Bucky there actually made me pretty excited because he's one of my favorite characters in the MCU. And I'm really excited to see him in that new Thunderbolts movie. As for things I didn't like about the movie, the first thing that came to mind and that I noticed right away was the soundtrack. The soundtrack just really threw me off because there was moments where the song would just not match the vibe of the scene. Like at one point, the Time Is Now, the John Cena song started playing, and I thought he was gonna make a cameo or something. But they were literally just going to the White House. Speaking of things that threw me off during the movie, this 2-foot gremlin, bro. She was the most unnecessary character in the entire movie. Her fit was trash, she just looked so weird next to everyone else. Try to make us care about her by saying she was like ex-Black Widow or something. Literally the only thing she did the whole movie was beat up like a group of 5 guys. And after that, all she did was stand around. She didn't do anything the rest of the movie. I swear they could have cut her character completely and no one would have noticed. They could have made her some random FBI character and I feel like people would be okay with it. Another thing I didn't like, Isaiah Bradley's cut. Who cut bro's hair? I was just staring at his head the whole time thinking,
I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro. That's fucked up what they be doing to y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I be saying that's fucked up like, bro.
But something else I didn't like was the absolute waste that was Giancarlo Esposito's character. I feel like he is so good at playing a villain and they just wasted that opportunity. They just made his character like some random mercenary. I know he's supposed to be like the Serpent King or something, but I feel like him as an actor should have been in a much bigger role. Should have been Doctor Doom. Because he's just so good at playing the villain and they just did nothing with his character. Lastly, the title drop. There was actually a part in the movie where a news anchor, I think, says, "We are now entering a brave new world of adamantium." Oh my god. I couldn't believe that they decided to do a title drop and they did it like that. It just made no sense. Like it was just funny to me. Other than that, I can't really think of anything that I didn't really like from the movie. I honestly thought it was just an okay movie. I feel like the first thought that came to mind after I watched this movie was, this is the kind of movie your parents throw on at a family gathering and some people pay attention to it and it gets interesting at some points, but other than that, like, it's nothing crazy. I think I'll give it a solid 6 out of 10. The scenes with Red Hulk was okay. I mean, he was only in it for like 10 minutes max, and he didn't really do much. It was whatever. I was already expecting Red Hulk to not be in it that long. And there was one scene that looked really bad. Everyone knows what scene I'm talking about. My friend literally looked over at me and told me, bro, that green screen looks so bad. And I could even hear some of the other people in the theater saying the same thing. But all in all, I wouldn't say that it's trash like some people are saying. It was definitely watchable, but as for rewatchability, I feel like I wouldn't go watch it again just based on the fact that it was just okay. But don't just take my word for it. Go and watch it yourself and see if you like it.